and welcome. Hello, I am Teacher Sky. Welcome. Yes, I'm in America. Yes, in the Ozark Mountains. It's on the border of Arkansas and Oklahoma. Yes, all the way to the world. Oh my goodness. Hello, Akil. Welcome. We are live today on Hallow. That's www.hallow.video. Yeah, have you used the web app yet? You can use it on your desktop. I know right now I'm on my laptop. I'm going to type this in so you'll know how you can look it up on your computer next time. It's hallow.video. Hello, Akil, Miriam. Hello, Mahindra. Ayamia. Oh, so good. So every time I do this, www.hallow.video, that is the web app. And Hallow is usually a mobile app, right? I'll see if I've got it up here. Oh, yes, here it is. There's the home page. You see, that's Hallow community, and Nolly is live, Holly is live, Alan is live, and Michelle. All of those are excellent teachers. Oh, we have so much competition on Hallow. All of them are good in their own unique way. So I'm going to bring up our live stream. There we are. Hello, mirror. Yeah, they call that video feedback, right? When it goes on forever. And audio feedback isn't very pleasant, right? It's like a so you be careful that you don't get the microphone in the audio here. I normally just put my earbuds on the phone, and that way I don't have the audio in the room, so you don't get feedback. Yeah, we are Team Ed Tech Heads. Do you know what that is? Here, I'll type it in the comments. Team Ed Tech Heads. Drum roll, please. Okay, so do you know what Team Ed Tech Head? What is Ed Tech? Do you know that one? Ed Tech. We just break it down and we'll figure it out, right? We are a community of practice. That's what it said on the thumbnail. Good. What Ed Tech? Ed Tech stands for Education Technology. Do you know what that is? It's like the app that you're on right now. Exactly. All of the tools that you use to learn English. Education Technology. Hi, Bien. Mabuhay, Philippines, and you give me the good recipes. I looked that up, and I'm growing some okra, but I don't have it now. But it has okra and green beans, and oh, I love that dish you gave us. Such good recipes. Thank you. Send more. No way, Shandini. Oh, hello, Shantini. So good to see you. Look at the little flowers. Oh, so nice. So you guys, we are the Ed Tech Heads, and that means we're wrapping our mind around all of this technology that we can use to help us learn English, right? Okay, so this is our Team Ed Tech Heads community of practice. Yes, this is the new way people are learning in the world. I know I miss your balloon too. I can't invite you. Oh, Shandini, because you speak eloquently. I wish I had a little button that I could just, yeah, I can let this person come up. We had some financial situations so that now the teachers can't give scholarships and just things like that. Yeah, tightening it up. It's so hard when people abuse the system, and then it hurts everyone. Yeah. So you want to do all of your dealings with money on the up and up. Otherwise, it comes back at you. Right. Uh, okay, so we are the Team Ed Tech Heads, and I've got exciting stuff to share with you. Yes, my new technology for today is going to be, oh, Lamia, when we talk about balloons on Hallow, if you subscribe to Teacher Sky, you get a balloon. But you get a lot more than that, right, Shantini? You get to come to all of my classes, which you can do now. And I appreciate you coming to my class, all of you. Okay. But if you can afford a little bit more, it's really worth it. If you can do $10 for a whole month of Teacher Sky's classes, you can hop on. I know that's a lot. Uh, but try it. And if you really like that and you're very, very serious about your English and you want to have high level English, like for work or for school or to function in the world, say you're living in an English speaking country, then you would want to take a Hallow course. And the website for that is the same, Hallow, www.hallow.tv. Okay. Or I think there's buttons on most of the pages. There's little banners and things that say, sign up for a course. Look at that and go in there and see. There are 8 hours of classes that you get for one price. You can do 65, I think, or the 75. Now, for the 65 amount, you get the classes. There's 2 classes a week for 1 hour, like Monday, Wednesday, or Thursday, Tuesday. But you get 1 hour with only up to 5 people in the class. It's a very small class. So you're a one-on-one with the teacher. They're very private lessons. And we spend time with you on your vocabulary. And then you get to do some discussions. Oh, and it's wonderful. Right after the class, you have a little group discussion with your cohorts from your class. And they come on and you all do your little homework assignments. There's quizzes you take. It's very, very structured. And at the end, if you pay the $10 to $20 more, it's the 75 rate. That one, you get the artificial intelligence test. It will give you a score for your proficiency, and it's aligned with like IELTS and a lot of the big English exams. But you also get a certificate, and Hallow will post, you can put that on your profile, and you can use that as in your resume. Okay. Cool boy. I thought I saw you somewhere. God bless you. Thank you for coming. So yes, I'm just telling about the Hallow courses, and I have to make sure all of our YouTube Teacher Sky started a YouTube channel. Yes, it's Teacher Sky ESL. And you can find all of my live streams will be on that channel. Okay. Here, I'll type it in the comments. So I would like for all of you to tell me, where you're from and maybe a little bit about yourself. Tell what you do. What do you do? What do you like to do? I've got a really good video for that. So TV is where you sign up for the courses, hallow.tv. And then Teacher Sky ESL is where you will find all of my stuff. Okay. Teacher Sky ESL, like English as a second language. How many of you have other languages that you speak? Like English isn't your second language. It might be your third or fourth language. Some of you are so intelligent, and in your countries, you learn other languages, right? I would love to know what languages you speak, because a lot of people say too that if you can speak 1 or 2 languages, you can speak other languages fairly easily. It comes easier with practice. Is that true? I've heard that with musicians. If you can play an instrument, like guitar, then you can easily go to a violin or a piano. That makes sense, right? Third language, Salid. What are your other languages? Oh, this is a third time for you, cool boy. High five for coming to Teacher Sky's live stream. I'm so proud of you and so good to see you, Annie. Oh my goodness. Oh, here's somebody, Aromatic. Cool name. Oh, do you all know what that is? Aromatic? If you do, type it in the comments. I would like to know. And what's the difference between aromatic and automatic? Oh, are they related at all? They're both matic. Aromatic says, this is my first time to attend your live stream. Ming, my live streaming? Yeah, you can get away with that, but I'd rather you say live stream. And, I'm going to correct you because it's the teacher in me, okay? It's because I care, okay? I would not correct you if I didn't care. All right, so I'm going to read your sentences and hopefully answer your question. I'm very new on this app. I have installed this app yesterday. I installed this app yesterday. You don't need the have. Just I installed this app yesterday. I'm getting very good experience with this app. I know you are. It's a lot of fun. It's not just an app. You said it. Yes, Aromatic said it. It's an experience. When you go on Hallow, you become a part of this incredible community. And that's why, our team Ed Tech Heads, they call this a community of practice or professional learning community. That's PLC. This is a real thing in the world. And it's how people are learning nowadays. Yes, you don't have just the teacher who's up on the stage, like the sage on the stage, they know everything and all the wisdom. Instead, the teacher, me, you see me down here in the corner, I'm the guide on the side. And I'm just kind of pointing you around and saying, well, where do you live? What do you do? Do you have any answers to these questions for me? I need to hear from you. Type in the comments. Excellent. This is so much fun. Sayed, hello. Have a nice day. Oh, thank you. You're so polite. And this is another thing I notice about these new English speakers. You are so formal. You speak better than Americans do because we're very slang. And you will hear me get slang because you know what? Guess where I'm from? Can you guess? How many of you know me? You can write it in the comments and I will read all of these. I'm getting around to it. Uh-huh. The hat will give it away. Yes, I'm a native Texan. There's Grandpa's hat. Yeah, so, talk about slang. I can really talk slang for you. Howdy, y'all. How's it going? We're fixing to have class. Have you ever heard those words? Oh, Annie says, my mother tongue is Hindi. English is my second language. Oh, thank you, Annie. In India, I live in Madhya Pradesh. So my regional language is Malawi. Oh, you have regional language. Oh, that's so amazing. Thank you so much. And, I think in Great Britain, they have that regional dialect because one of them is Cockney. Of course, I don't know if they call that regional or if it's more like, some people speak differently in the country than they do in the big cities. It's just, and also just different weather, where it's very, very hot. People maybe speak slower. I know because I'm from Texas and it's very hot and we're very southern drawl is what they call it. We drag it out. But my mother is from Wisconsin. Wisconsin is up north. And Wisconsin, they have a lot of snow. It's by the Great Lakes, and they talk really high pitched and almost like through their nose. And they speak really fast. I can do very few impressions, but my family, they laugh. Everyone can speak different. Like in New York, have you ever heard a New Yorker speak? Well, New Yorkers speak kind of like this, and they have a certain way that they talk, and they're very forward. And I love New York. If you haven't gone, you should go. Let's see. I know I'm missing comments. I'm from India. This is Anchor. My language is Hindi. Oh, excellent. Eduardo, hello. Your first language is Portuguese. Ah, excellent. And Eduardo, where are you? I should know because I know you've been in my class before. Salid, bilingual, French. Yes. So what is it when you know a lot of language? A language is more than one. Anchor, oh, Canada. Gotcha. Yes. So do you all know what it's called? Polyglot. Do you guys know that word? Oh, wait. Oh, teacher, I guess your accent is Texan. Well, I can do the Texas accent if you would like me to. It sounds kind of like that. But no, the accent that you have right now is the accent I learned from school, okay? Because my background is radio and television. So I know how to sound like an announcer and say, and next we have the Hallow courses. I'm going to plug that next because, oh, if you haven't heard about the courses, you should sign up. They're going to be so fun. And because you're on Teacher Sky's live stream today, the Team Ed Tech Heads, you are now officially a Team Ed Tech Head. You're using education technology to learn English, and we are going to talk about the second lesson for Hallow courses. Yes, it's around the world. And the first lesson, it was about festivals and celebrations, and we had so much fun just celebrating in our class, and we just had a lot of fun. But this next class, this time, lesson 2 is food. I'm really looking forward to that one. So I'm going to share that with you, and I have some vocabulary that I would like to have you practice. Annie makes us more confident. You know, being on Hallow and practicing your English, doing the hop-ons, don't be afraid. And please support the teachers because we're here and, you know, we're trying to make a living on Hallow. When I grow up, I want to be a Hallow teacher. That's what I always say. So I teach the Chinese little children in the wee hours of the morning. I wake up, it's all dark, everyone's asleep. And I'm in here. Hello, kids. Welcome to class. Teacher Sky. You know, all of the things that I do. But, you know, I really love Hallow. And I want to teach Hallow full time. And the only way I can do it is with you all support. So Hallow is providing this wonderful app and this avenue for us to learn. It's ed tech, right? Tools. I call them toys. So you guys give it up a little bit to the teachers. Try to subscribe, donate when you can, and definitely attend the live streams. And what I like for you to do is practice while you're there at wherever you are. I hope you're in a place where you can speak, because I would like for you to say the words. When I say a word, you will repeat after me. They call it mimic or shadowing. Do you know those words? We talked about those in my previous live streams. Now, if you're just now getting up to speed, you haven't been on Hallow very long, go back and look at some of the former videos. I make my videos public unless it's a private class, and you can learn a lot just from the other videos, okay? If you're just watching and listening. But please say the words while you do. Danny says, I have 3 mother languages. If you have 3, Danny, it's plural. You put an S on the end of language. Uzbek, Russian, and Kyrgyz. How do I say that, Danny? Oh, you guys, you know, I'm learning like you all are. I can't speak your language, right? If I tried to speak your language, I would have a really hard time. And so forgive me, I don't get the names right. And I appreciate you all for taking on some of these cute American names and different things, you know, aromatic. But Danny, I know a lot of Danny's. Danny is very endearing. And I wish I could say that other one. GYZ. Do you guys know how to spell, like, write words phonetically so that we can sound them, pronounce them right, sound them out? Do you sound words out when you're writing? And like nurse, how would I spell nurse? I wonder if I have a nurse picture. I think I have a doctor. But can you sound out the word nurse? Nurse. I know it's hard to spell, but you know, if you know the alphabet and you've been reading and writing, I know a lot of your textbooks are written in English. You would say n n n n like you are. We know it's either a C or an S. What do you think? S. And then guess what? Just for kicks, we'll put a silent E there. I know the silent E's drive people crazy, but that's the language and it's good to learn. Eduardo, you got it right. Bien got it right. Excellent. Salid, yes, it is multicultural here on Hallow. and we all experience so many things together. It's just an amazing experience, and I'm so glad to have found Hallow and you all, and you and you and you and you and all of you on Facebook, on YouTube. Oh, you guys, I'm on a YouTube channel now. It's Teacher Sky ESL. Right. So check that out. And I'm also on Twitch. Do you guys know Twitch? It's a really cool platform. Oh, thank you. Danny's going to subscribe at the end of the month. I know. I don't mean to beg, but I will inform you that, sometimes we don't make very much money on Hallow. And so most of the teachers here are really just giving out of their hearts because they do have big hearts. And, they do get a little bit. I know I always get a little bit, and I'm thankful for anything I get. I really appreciate it. Somebody wants to hop on. I'm so lonely here. Oh, Jade is in class. I'm so glad to see you, Jade. Come up. Marina is an English teacher to be. Yes, I have advice. I'm going to pin that. Jade, hello. Welcome.
Hello, teacher.
Thank you for coming and hopping on. Now, Jade, do you mind giving an introduction so that everyone can get to know you a little bit?
Yes, teacher. My name is Lana. You can call me Trey. So I'm from Vietnam. Yeah. So now I work in an English center. Yeah. So I really like to practice English with everyone. Yeah. So whenever I have free time, I like to uh uh turn on Hello. Yeah. So I can speak with everyone.
Yes, and I guess this is a good time to do the disclaimer because Hallow can be addictive. So schedule time to do it, and you will just love it so much you won't ever get off it again. But you'll make a lot of friends and get a lot of just information, a lot of culture. Jade, I
Yes.
just keep looking at your thumbnail, and I have to ask you, I'm always so interested in the cuisine. That's food, cuisine. What is that on your thumbnail? That looks like an amazing dish.
Yeah. It's a salad. It's a fruit salad.
Oh, fruit salad. Oh, it looks
Yes.
so light and healthy. Do you eat food like that? Is that a real picture that you took?
Yes, it's a real picture. When I went to a trip
Uh-huh.
with my friends, we stopped by at a restaurant. So we eat. I order a salad like that in this picture. Yeah, it's like it include a lot of fruit, just like to, mango and
Mango,
dragon fruit.
dragon
Uh,
fruit. Mm.
Many fruit I don't remember, but I eat and I think it's so yummy.
Is it just fruit or is there some kind of sauce or something that's mixed with it?
Yes, it has sauce in it and just like mayonnaise. I
Oh, it
don't I
sounds
don't
good. You know
uh
what I put in mine? I do a fruit salad, so that's why it caught my eye. It looks so good. I put
yeah.
yogurt. Do you know yogurt?
Yes,
Do you have yogurt?
I
I love
yeah.
yogurt in a fruit salad.
Yes, I think it's so good when we put a little bit yogurt and we can put any of fruit where we can have in our fridge. Yeah,
Oh, I've
when
heard
we
like lemon juice, like squeeze lemon juice or lime, or coconut. Oh, coconut milk would be good. Okay.
yeah.
I hope you all have finished your fasting. Is Ramadan still happening? Is Ramadan over? Because I don't like to talk about food too much while people are trying to fast. I know I wouldn't like it. Esna knows yogurt. Hello, Avhi. Good to see you again. So, oh, BN says jade is a gemstone. Did you know that, Jade, when you
Yes,
picked your
teach.
name?
Uh, Can you say that again? Sorry,
Um,
I can.
Bien said that jade is a gemstone. Do you know
Gemstone.
gemstone? Like a diamond or rubies. Jade is. Did you know that? It's like a gem.
Yes, teacher. Thank you,
You
Bien.
knew it. Oh,
Yeah.
you're a gem. Have you ever
Uh,
had anyone call you that in a a loving, endearing way? You're a gem. Have you heard that?
no, I never heard that.
Where's my
I just
heart?
feel so surprised and happy when I have people call me a germ. So
It's cute. Do you know what color a jade gemstone is? Anyone? Bien, since you knew it was a gemstone. Oh yeah, Vietnam is where Bien is from, and there's a lot of exotic food. Some of my favorite food is Vietnamese. I used to know a cook. She was amazing. Beautiful, wonderful food. Like kimchi. Oh, do you have kimchi where you live, Jade?
I think kimchi is in
Oh,
Korea. Yeah.
Korean. Oh, okay.
Yes.
It's so good. It's really spicy and hot and just it's cabbage and wonderful. R
Yes. And
Good.
actually, actually, I really love kimchi so much.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good for
Yeah.
you. I'm sure it is so healthy. So Simba Sarah says something precious. That would be jade. Annie says ruby, emerald, diamond. So emerald is the same color as jade. Does that give you guys a hint? Ahmed, hello. Gemstone having a fiery spark. Oh, Annie, that's beautiful. That's jade. So Bien says that jade can be yellow too, green or yellow. Oh, Reshma says blue also. There's blue jade. Oh my goodness. I didn't know that. Practice. You were here yesterday and I never saw you. I mean, I saw you when I watched the repeat and I was like, oh no, True Blue was here and I didn't invite you up. Oh, Amber's a good one. Yes. So Simba Sarah, you had Aftar. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Simba Sarah says light green also for jade. Annie says emerald is green in color. And Annie says sapphire. Have you all heard of sapphire? It's blue. Beautiful color. Yes. And ruby is red. Oh, Annie, you know your gems very well. Yeah, they are beautiful. Hey, have Simba Sarah, you say sapphire is beautiful. Have you ever seen the star sapphire? You know, it's the blue a stone, but in the middle it will have this white. It's like a star. It's so amazing. Now you'll have to look for it. Oh no, you have to go to sleep, True Blue. We're about to cover food. We're going to be dreaming about apple pie. Do you know apple pie? You guys. Hey, do they put apples in that fruit salad, Jade? Is there apple?
Yes, teacher.
Ah,
They have we have apple.
that's a
Yeah.
good one. I put apple in my fruit salad. It's usually the basic things that if I just have these and they're very common are apple and banana and grapes. I really like those with yogurt. And, I try to put nuts in it and different things. Oh, okay. So Marina had this question a long time ago. She's probably already gone. Jade, maybe you can help. She's an English teacher to be. And Jade, you say you work at an English center. Do you have any advice for Marina who would like to become a better English teacher?
Um, I don't know.
You don't know?
Maybe I think because I'm just a young people, so I think I will share. I don't like to give other advice because I'm just too young to give other people advice. I think I will share with you my thought
Okay.
about if you want to be an English teacher, I think we have a passion for it because it is a a job that we have to very patient, um, especially when you teach kids. Yeah, because
Yes.
you have to prepare lessons very carefully for each uh for example, for each class, each lessons when you teach, because it's very important. Maybe
Yes.
the lessons will happen in 1 hour or 2 hours, but you have to take several hours to prepare the lessons.
Right.
Uh,
Plan,
yes,
prepare.
yes, and we have and when our students have some problem, they you don't see the develop in them, you don't see any progress, you don't see the good results in them, you will feel very bad. It affect you a lot. So when you have teacher, I think the most important thing is we have to love the teaching, and
Yes.
we have to try to study hard so we can learn more about the knowledge, because the knowledge is very much we have to learn every day.
Mhm. That's so
I
true.
think
I call it
yes.
lifelong learner. Have you all ever heard of that? If you're a lifelong learner, and teachers, you really have to know the subject to teach, right? So Marina, some of the things that I use, and we're the team ed tech head, so it's kind of like professional development for teachers, because I have this sneaking suspicion that many of you are going to be such good English speakers that you're going to be English teachers. Maybe not in a school setting, but I bet you'll teach your family and your friends. And it's kind of a revolution right now. All of the people on Hallow are going out, and it's this big ripple because you're learning really good English. We're very picky here at Hallow. We keep the standards extremely high so that you speak correctly and that you're teaching the right words. So Marina, just hang in there. I like using technology. I'll use some videos. There's a couple that I could play here today if you'd like. We do a lot of different things with the technology, like different games you can play, and really just having the students do everything. Okay, you plan it, you prepare it, and then you get them to do it. Oh, and Jade is teaching her dog to speak English. I hear him. Now, Bien, I really want to know about this song. I love eating trung vite lawn. Okay, I'm copying it, and I will be looking at this after class so that Teacher Sky can get the recipe, like I did with, was it pure piot? I can't remember the other one, how it was said. They call it balut in the Philippines. So is that a fruit salad, Bien? Is that what you're talking about in that comment? Practice said something really funny too. Did you guys catch that? He goes, I've got someone who is apple of my eye who makes apple pie for me. So there's one mistake, True Blue. It's I have got someone who is the apple of my eye. I would put the there. It just sounds better. I've got someone who is apple of my eye. You guys tend to leave out these little words like the, and, the. Now, they are glue for your sentence. So you're really good with the nouns and the verbs, but sometimes you forget the little words that get it all to make sense. So it says, I've got someone who's the apple of my eye who makes apple pie for me. You could practically make a poem out of that, True Blue. That is so cute. Can you, Jade, what does it mean for him to have the apple of his eye? What is that? Apple of your eye. Do you guys know? Can you tell me in the comments? What is apple?
I don't.
She's
Teacher,
the
I don't know
apple of
apple
his
my eye.
eye. She's the apple of his. In your country, do you have anything like that? If you just love someone, they're the apple of my eye. Yes. They're the how about it? The gem in my crown. Right? Oh, oh, and if you make a dessert and you put the cherry on top, they're the cherry on top. Oh, that's very good. So Simba Sarah says, I love apple, grapes, banana, and pineapple with cream. Oh, Simba Sarah, I'm going to borrow that recipe because, pineapple is so good for digestion and it's very sweet. You don't have to have sugar if you have good fruit that is sweet. Oh, good, Marina. I hope you caught that information. And if you have a more specific question, please let me know. Because this is kind of like professional development for teachers. We are a support group, like, your tech support or customer support. We support each other in our speaking the English language. And that's why we're the Team Ed Tech Heads. Ahmet says, lemon is color is yellow. I don't like the sentence, though. Let's work on this, Ahmet. Jade, how could we say this sentence better? I pinned the comment about lemon. How could you say that better? In better
I
grammar?
I think I just say lemon is yellow.
Ah, okay. And if you want to use the word color in there, yeah, lemon is yellow. And really, lemons are yellow. This lemon is yellow, but just lemon is yellow. That's still, it's not a complete sentence. So I would like for it to say, the color of lemon is yellow. The color of
Is
the lemon is yellow. The
the
color of
color
lemons is yellow.
is lemon
So
is
those are
yellow.
ways we would say it in United States. Lemon is color is yellow. Yeah. So yeah, it's just putting them in the right order. Think about like a choo-choo train. And you have to get the engine has to be first, right? So get everything in the right order. That's a big problem with speaking English, trying to get it in. It's always backwards for you, isn't it? If you're thinking about it. But after a while, when you practice, and Jade, I'd like to get you some more practice to let you just talk about yourself a little bit. Because when you practice more, don't you feel like it just begins to roll and it comes very natural to speak? Do you have to think about it a lot when you speak, Jade?
Um, when I speak, I actually just say it, and I don't have to think a lot. But
Good.
when I have to speak like something very difficult, just like the word I don't know how to say in English, I will use translate.
I
I
see.
just like use dictionary. Yeah,
Good.
sometimes, but I just like when I talk to you like that, I don't have to think a lot. I just talk to you directly.
Oh, that is very natural. So, Jade, how long did it take you to get so conversational? How long have you been studying?
I don't know, maybe actually, I think it takes a lot of time because, first of all, I just like watch YouTube a lot, and then after that, I try to copy. I just like follow them, just like shadowing them. Yes, and then after a while, I just feel like I can talk, but just like I can talk to you, but sometimes I will have a problem with the order. I just like
Hmm.
a mistake about
Hmm.
how to order. So
Hmm.
sorry, my dog is loud. Yeah, make noise. I can
Great
stop her.
protector. We love our dogs.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can stop her.
That's fine. Oh, she's going to start speaking in English in a moment. Watch out. That dog is learning English. That's very good. Mainly it's practice, you guys. So, and someone said this the other day, and I thought it was such good advice that they listen to just, while they're doing something, they'll just listen to a movie or maybe the news or music with words. And when they listen to it in the background, it somehow gets into their subconscious. And so later they are very, just like Jade, they're able to just understand it easily as they are speaking. They don't even think about it. It comes very natural. Good advice. Now, Annie says, oh, Annie, you have a background with children. To focus on children and have understanding of child psychology, you have to have some creativity and be polite with them. Oh, yes. They respond to kindness, don't they? Yes, if you come at them and try to get, I noticed that. I teach some littles at my church, and, if one of them is acting up, I don't pay attention. I ignore them. And instead I say, oh, look at this child and how good they are. They're so reverent and they're sitting there quietly. Very good. And pretty soon they're all just sitting there quietly and they're so good. So they want to be good. Children, they love to have that guidance. Oh, that's so cute, Simba. Sarah, the cat is the apple of everyone's eye in her family. Yeah, Annie, learning is a long process, lifelong learning. You will be learning your whole life. When you stop learning, you stop living, really. Nikki says, hello, teacher. I'm new here from Myanmar. Well, welcome. Welcome, Nikki. And don't be afraid to practice. We're going to do some pronunciation next. I was hoping more subscribers would come so that we could get you. If you'd like to hop on, anyone, help Teacher Sky out. If you have a little bit of Hallow coin and you can come up, we're going to do food, and it's around the world. It's the Hallow courses that they're offering. You're going to get a sneak preview because I teach it tonight and I can practice on you. Yes, you guys can get a chance to see what the curriculum's like. We're doing the little sneak previews for you. Cool Boy says, yes, I do agree, Annie, because if we're alive, we can do anything. It's never too late. Oh, and so Cool Boy, never too late is with two O's, T-O-O. Too late is too much. There are different ways to spell two, right? Can you tell me the 3 ways to spell two? Okay, did I mix you up? There are 3 ways you spell two. Oh, egg embryo. Oh, it's an egg dish. Okay, that's not a fruit salad, but it's very good, huh, Bien? Annie, means you're very special. Yes, the apple of my eye. Lovely to look at is apple of the eye. Yes. Okay, I'm getting caught up. Yes, Danny, I'm glad you're ending your fast, so you're just listening. And we'll get to the food part and make sure everyone's had a chance to end their fast. Priyanka, good to see you again. And oh, is that Nikki? Wait. Oh, I think I missed it. Nikki, what'd you say? You're new here. Okay, I got that, but you said something else. Okay. You're the apple of my eye is one Chinese movie name. Oh, okay, guys. There's a good movie to see. It's who you are loving. Luminous color yellow is a fruit. Have 2 different colors. Yes. What about? Oh, here we go. Annie's got it. 2, 2, and 2. I'm going to pin that comment. Annie, you were first. Bien got it. Okay. Hermoine, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Preet. Good evening to you. And Zod. Okay, Hermone has a question. Before we go to the lesson, we'll answer Hermone's question. It's the difference between like, alike, and same. Jay, do you want to try to help me with that? What does like mean? To like something. Like. Thumbs up.
Actually, I just use it very oftenly, but I don't know how to
Like. You
how
like
to
it.
distinguish this.
You like it. I like. Oh, it's so good. Yes, like. Now, we could say, is this like this? Are they alike? That's where you use the word alike. Are they alike? You're comparing. Okay? Alike. Alike is, it's similar, right? Can you guys give more words for alike? Do you alike something? No. Alike is they are very similar. They look like each other. Oh, but I use the word like. Yes, it's similar. Should we look it up? I think it might be interesting to see what the definition is like. Let's see if I can bring up like and alike. Alike definition. Oh, and synonyms. Maybe we should look at synonyms. Here we go. I'm going to show you all the dictionary, okay? And we're going to look at like and alike, okay? Very good question, Hermione. And welcome to Hallow. Alike. Jade, are you able to see this well enough to read the definition?
Yes, teacher.
Thank you.
Alike, similar to of two or more subjects, similar to each other.
Good. The brothers were very much alike. And here are some synonyms: similar, indistinguishable. Ooh, that's $1 million word. Identical. Oh, that's good. Like twins, right? Alike. They look alike. Uniform. Very consistent. They all look alike. Like your uniform that you wear. Uniform. So how about when we use it as an adverb? So when like is alike is an adjective, we're describing something, but an adverb is different. Do you mind reading that definition, Jade?
Yes, teacher. Adverb in the same or a similar way. They dressed alike in black pants and jackets.
Perfect. So once again, here's that word similar, similarly, or just the same. Okay. So it's different than loving it and thinking it's wonderful, right? Instead, it's similarities, and it's more of a distinguishing the difference between them. Okay. All right. So that was a good question, Hermone. I think we're about ready for our lesson. Are you guys ready? Annie says, we all siblings are alike in nature. We are all siblings and we are alike in nature. See all those little words, they're like glue for your sentence. Here, I'll pin hers. Alexander, I don't know about Alexander, but I know Shamsuddin is at a Sufi Zoom meeting. He invited me, but I chose to come here instead. Aren't you glad? See, this isn't my usual time. This is a little bit later because I'm doing the Hallow courses, you know, and that is helping so much with my budget. Sometimes I would do these long live streams and I'd maybe make a quarter. And, you know, my hourly rate is like $20 an hour. Yeah, to live in America, you have to make a sizable income to be able to pay for things like your electricity, your internet. You know how it is, guys. So definitely support your teachers, subscribe when you can, and if you can take a Hallow course, oh my goodness, you will get so many benefits from the Hallow course. Thank you, Priyanka. Okay, so let's look at a sneak peek at the Hallow courses. This is lesson 2. Okay, I went over lesson 1. If you want to see that, you can see my earlier live streams. Just go to TEACHERSkyESL if you'd like, or you can look on my Hallow profile, and that's where you sign up to. So maybe I could make this a little bigger for you. Let's see. Can you see that well, Jade? Okay.
Yes, teacher, I can see it.
I'm going to, okay, so the first one, there it is, around the world. I want it to be a little bigger. Let's see. This is better. Okay, now we're getting there. This is the slideshow. And oh, yes, that's a lot better. So do you mind reading what the title of our lesson is, Jade?
Yes, local cuisine. Lesson 2, local cuisine.
Excellent. Cuisine. What is cuisine, everyone? I wrote it in the comments before. Did you read that? Do you know what? We were talking a lot about food, weren't we? No way. Alexander is on my YouTube. Hi, Alexander. You are too funny. So yes, Alexander is in the house. That's so cool. Good, Annie. Cuisine is food. Thank you. I will pin that. A style of cooking, cuisine. So yes, when you talk about style, BN, what kind of style is this food? Do you see that word, the first word before cuisine? What is that word again? Local? What is local? Oh my goodness. Oh, Hermoine, you have a great answer. A cuisine is a style of cooking characterized by distinctive ingredients, techniques, and dishes, and usually associated with a specific culture or geographic region, copied from Google. Oh, you are so smart, and especially to give credit. Now, you guys remember, in the world of cut and paste, you can really do plagiarism very easily and not even know it. Plagiarism means you're stealing your words from someone else, and you don't steal. So make sure you either paraphrase, say it in your own words, or give credit. If you use music, art, words, anything, always give credit. And that's what Hermone did, copied from Google. Good job. And great definition for cuisine. Slam dunk. Have you ever heard that? What does slam dunk refer to? Bien says local means particular area or place. Food, typical country. Thank you, Vila. Good to see you. Danny from Google. Okay, so what was my question, Jade? Are you still with us? I'm asking you so many questions. I forgot the question. Now, we answered the local one. See, if you guys would answer it, I'd remember what the question is. Oh, slam dunk. That's it. Thank you, NBA. Tip me off. See, we are a community of practice or support, tech support, team ed tech heads. I love that, Danny. Because you mentioned NBA, that saved me. Because I forgot what the question I'd asked was about slam dunk. And now I have to ask about NBA. Do you guys know NBA? Danny, you must know about American sports. He says, I heard about it in NBA. And what we're talking about here is the term slam dunk. Slam dunk, no, it doesn't have to do with cooking or food. NBA is the National Basketball Association. So slam dunk means you took the ball and you bounced, basketball, and you slammed it and dunk. You got it right in the hoop. Slam dunk. Way to go. High five. Yeah, that high five and slam dunk mean the same thing. Oh, excellent, BN. You have the real technical term. We have a sports expert here. He says in basketball, slam dunk is a way to goal. Yeah, you make that basket and you get points for it. Thank you. Oh, you guys are so funny. Oh, Hermone wants to know what sneak peek means. Oh, good one, Hermone, because I've used that so many times. I bet I'm not even saying your name right, am I? My apologies. Sandeep, cooking with a special taste and techniques. Exactly. Cuisine. Do you know, Jade, what is sneak? We'll break it down and just do one word at a time. Sneak.
I don't, teacher, I don't know sneak. I just know speak. It's just something, I think is a top of something.
Sneak?
Peak. Yeah.
Peak is the top. Right. Peak? No, that's a different kind of peak. But you're right. Peak is a mountaintop. But no, when we talk about sneak, we are going to sneak, and peek is to look, peer into something. I'm going to sneak a peek. So when you're sneaking around, you're kind of, well, I'm not actually in the Hallow course, but I'm on Teacher Sky's live stream, and she's going to show us the Hallow course. So we're going to sneak. And, you can sneak very carefully and quietly, like on your tiptoes when you sneak, and no one else will know, right? Okay. You're right, Danny. That was the slam dunk I was referring to. Okay, so did I lose you on sneak a peek? Did you get it, Hermon? Okay, that's kind of a funny way to describe it. We like to have fun in Teachers Guys live stream. I think it should be fun to learn. And remember this too, and especially you teachers, the student needs to feel safe and comfortable. If they are cold or hungry or they're scared in any way, they can't focus, they can't concentrate, they can't learn. So it's important that you are feeling safe and comfortable in your learning environment. Simba Sarah, thank you. Now we're getting some answers, guys. Jade, would you mind reading the pinned comment Simba Sarah made?
Yes, teacher.
Thank you.
Sneak is to make a silent movement, but peek is to look quietly.
Look, yes. Oh, and I'll tell you something, Simba Sarah, because I care. There should be a comma somewhere. And there's a word that usually always involves a comma in the sentence, because when you put that word in there, it makes everything before it wrong. It's the opposite of. So sneak a peek is to make a silent movement, but on the other hand, but that's the word. You see that word but? Everything after that is going to be opposite, right? But peek is to look quietly. So but needs a comma. And I'm thinking when you want to know where to put your punctuation, say it and see where the pause happens. So let's do this. Sneak is to make a silent movement, comma, but peek is to look quietly. Okay, so that but needs a comma either before it or after it. It really bugs me. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so grammar isn't one of my favorite subjects, but I am a scholarly writer because I'm working on a PhD doctoral dissertation. And so I do know a little bit about writing and just have practiced English a great deal in my lifetime. And, you know, sometimes maybe I use too many commas, but no commas just really stands out, and people will notice that oh, this doesn't look right. Danny says, yes, I know, I'm a beginner, I'm not sure what I'm understanding all about it. Oh, I can't tell you're a beginner, Danny. You know, that's another thing, you guys. Everyone on Hallow, all of you are always, oh, my English isn't very good. And don't say that ever again. Instead, you're going to say, I'm working on my English. I'm getting better at English. I'm pretty good at English, but I could be better. Okay? I want you to start doing that. Shaka Rob, high five, slam dunk, you made it to class. Good to see you. Yes, everyone, all you can do is try. Hi, Harry Potter. I haven't seen you in forever, Harry Potter. Welcome back. Yes, okay. Ida is here. Oh, Ida, good to see you. Oh, it's so good to have you in class. And Dean wants to know about this word that I do not know what this is, Jade. Do you know what this is? Can you read that? Oh no, Dean, this is too hard. Hermoine, that's not your real name? It's a very hard name and I don't know how to say it. I know a lot of guys named Herman. Is it like that? Hermione. Hermione? Is that better? Oh, let me know if I'm spelling it or saying it wrong and correct me. Ida, be quiet, guys. Ida, you are so bossy. You're like the teacher. So, Jade, what is that weird word that Dean is asking about? I can see why he doesn't know what it means. What is that?
Oh my gosh, I don't know.
I know. Okay. What does it mean?
This is the first time I saw this. I see this word.
Jiggery pokery. I think you made that up, Dean. Okay, then we will just have to Google it. Jiggery pokery, jiggery. I've never even heard of jiggery. Oh, look, there's a whole definition and everything. Oh my goodness. Okay, Let me share the screen. You guys, he's asking a real question. I thought you were kidding around with us, Dean. Oh, you are challenging us. Here we go. Here is Jade. Oh my goodness. Look, Jade, can you read the definition for jiggery pokery?
Now, informal, deceitful, or dishonest behavior.
Oh, it's British. No wonder. The Army's intervention was disguised by constitutional jiggery pokery. Ah, dishonest behavior. I guess I could have gotten that because sometimes they say the jig is up. That means if you've been stealing, killing. Oh, and somebody else was saying something about stealing a peek. Oh, sneak a peek. You're so funny, Bien. Sneak a peek. Can you read Bien's comment, Jade?
Yes, sneak a peek means to look secretly with caution, but with desire to grab the food.
Jiggery. The jig is up, Bien. Okay. Oh, so good to see you, Harry Potter. Everyone gets busy and people do come and go. So thank you, Dean. That was very good. You are a good teacher. I found Harry Potter. You guys are too funny. All right, so back to the lesson by popular demand. You guys want to know about the food. I don't blame you. It's going to be good. And we are going to do some really serious practicing here. So get ready, put your thinking cap on. Do you know what a thinking cap is? Now, if you were in the class, we'd be talking about festivals, and they had homework. So they are researching different festivals in different cities around the world. And every class, they're going to come and give us a presentation about a different festival in a different city in the world. So this section is language. Okay, and we're just going to practice these words. Okay, now I want to make sure everybody's up to speed here. Are we good? Okay, because all of you who are watching, I insist, and you know, teachers have eyes on the back of their heads and they can see you and we can hear you. So I know if you're not saying it. Okay, now you need to practice. So be sure and say the words, and Jade will help you, right, Jade? Right, Ida? You have to go study, Ida. You have more exams. I know you'll do well. Hermione, who is Ron Weasley? Is that you? See you later, Ida. Here's your crystal from Mount Ida. That is in Arkansas, Mount Ida. And you get these crystals out of the ground.
Atmosphere.
Okay. Did you say the word, Jade? Oh, wow. It looks like your mute button is on, but I heard you. Let's say the word for everyone, okay? Can you say that one?
Yes, atmosphere.
Atmosphere. Okay. Can you say it at home? Atmosphere.
Atmosphere.
Say again. Atmosphere.
Atmosphere.
Good. So would you mind reading the first question?
Yes. What types of atmosphere can a restaurant have?
Oh, good question. What do you guys think? Do you like to go to different kinds of restaurants? Jade, what do you think about that? The atmosphere. What is that?
Atmosphere, just like
What is it? It's
I think just like
maybe
I understand, but I don't know how to say
atmosphere. Is it, you know, like, is it the art and the way it looks, the furniture? Is it whether it's hot or cold, or whether it's very formal or informal? The atmosphere is what it's like to be there in the environment. Does that sound good for an answer? For atmosphere, you guys can enjoyable, Hermione says. You guys know atmosphere? Oh, you guys are into festivals. Shakrov's at Halloween. Yeah, it's really cool. Oh, here's one. Simba Sarah says fancy, royal, clean, or noisy, or dirty. So how would you describe what atmosphere is, guys? Don't Google it, Sandeep says. You can Google if you want to. Just make sure you give Google credit. Oh, Harry's best friends are Ron Weasley and Hermione Granger. You know, Hermione, I should have known that, and I probably should know how to spell or pronounce your name better. But I've only seen a couple of Harry Potter movies, and I haven't read all the books. I love them though; they're so fun. Thank you for sharing that information. Okay, so I think we have atmosphere, restaurant atmosphere. You don't want it to have rats. It sets the stage. Okay, Harry Potter says comfy atmosphere because there you can easily talk if you go to less crowded one, especially enjoyable. Also, great hospitality, the vibes, the way it looks and feels. Oh, thank you, Simba Sarah. Okay, you guys put the words into my mouth. Now, Jade, would you read the second question?
Yes. What type of atmosphere do you prefer?
You guys type it in the comments. What kind of, or what type, it's the same kind, of atmosphere do you prefer? What about you, Jade? If you were to go to a restaurant, what kind of atmosphere do you like?
Uh, yes, teacher. I like a restaurant that have less people. Just like we have a
Yeah.
private place to eat, and we can talk just like chat, and we can the distance of this table. I hope that is far. So when I talk with my friends or my just like my partner, these people cannot hear the
Yeah.
conversation of
Yeah.
us. Yes,
Private. Oh,
yes,
that's so good.
and like just like a light smell, just like fragrance. A light fragrance in the restaurant is not too strong. It's just like when you smell it, you can
Oh,
feel it
good.
very naturally. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
just like a smell of some flower, like that.
Yeah.
Yes, and
Smells
I
good.
yes, and just like light music, just like um the music don't need to very loudly, just can make you very peace.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds like a nice place.
Just like instrumental music.
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and you know, Shakarov is talking about atmosphere of a stadium was livable in which we observed the match of Real Madrid and Barcelona. And I was just thinking of mariachis and how they will go around and play music and sing music, go to your table and sing to you. And it's so romantic and so cool. Thank you, Shakarov. I'm not sure totally about your sentence. Your sentence. A stadium atmosphere. Stadium is like this big open thing, and you watch the match. That sounds like a very different atmosphere. Yeah, for a restaurant. Now, Hermone is asking a question of everyone. And Hermone, did you know that when you capitalize all the letters in the words, it means you're yelling? Okay, so Hermone says, how many types of atmosphere can a restaurant have? And what they could be? Okay, I don't like that last sentence. And what are they? Yeah. How many types of atmosphere can a restaurant have? And what are they? Yeah, they could be as much as one wants. Silent atmosphere to enjoy food. Yeah, I think that's what Jade likes too. More of the privacy. And Sandeep says it depends on the individuals because who was it up here? Harry Potter wants the party type atmosphere, like the sports bar where they have the screens and the sports going on and everybody's yelling, yay, go! Party. Okay, so we have another question. Jade, would you like to read again the last question?
Yes. What restaurant that you've been to has a memorable atmosphere?
Hmm. Can you think of any restaurants that are memorable?
Memorable. Uh, I think that I have a good memory with when I go in a restaurant in a Christmas time. Yeah, with my friends. We went to a spaghetti restaurant. Yeah, it's just like in a vintage. It is decorated by the vintage style. Yeah,
Oh,
when you went in there, you will feel just like a very quiet. The quiet atmosphere covers you. You will feel very peace, and you can chat with your friends just like you have to talk like a small, yeah, because it's a small restaurant.
oh.
Yeah, when I order the food, the server was very nice. They asked
Mhm.
me after we have had dinner at that, they asked me about the food. They asked me how we felt about the food. Yeah, and
Oh, like the chef will come out and say, "How was your food?"
yes,
Man.
and they just like very care about what we talk, what we commented, because I think that was the way that helped them to become develop their restaurant. Yes, although the restaurant was it actually in a valley, actually it's in a remote place. It is not located in a very crowded street,
Mhm.
but many people come and to use the dinner at that. And I think the way they serve us and the atmosphere, yeah, and the food actually it just like give the customer a good feeling, just
Yes.
like a better feeling.
Mhm. That's beautiful. And so many people share different memories, and the same guy is talking about the pronunciation here and which syllable is stressed. When we said it, it's atmosphere. So, you see that little, it's like an apostrophe
At-
above the A there. And yeah,
Atmosphere.
I agree. Ooh isn't a good representation of this word. Um, but I'm not sure why they put the ooh there. Same guy. Very good point. I noticed that too as the teacher. I'm like, what do they mean by that? Oh, good job. You guys have eagle eyes. You're like teachers out there. Are you all teachers? You're just testing me, aren't you? So here's another one for you, Jade. Would you read the word, please?
Yes, attentive.
Attentive. Attentive.
Attentive.
So yeah, the same guy, the big O is where it's stressed. So you can kind of see it on this one. Attentive. So you see, and there's a little apostrophe thing above the T that's saying stress this syllable. So a lot of you don't know when to stress a syllable. Don't stress on it. It's kind of like, when you're studying tense, past tense, future simple, present. Don't let it get you tense, because it's just grammar. And what Teacher Sky says, and let me tell you, I am a scholarly writer. If it sounds right, you are probably correct. Read it out loud and see if it sounds correct. And that will help you. And Hermione, yeah, it's up to you if you want to write in caps or lowercase. I don't think lowercase would hurt too much because caps really does mean you're yelling at everybody. It's funny. Yeah, it definitely gets our attention. Okay, so the same guy, yes, the same guy. He says this. Jade, could you read the pinned comment?
Yes, they show the stress pattern. The convict.
Ooh, you
convinced.
see the big O is where you're stressing it. Thank you, same guy. I learned a lot, but they don't represent secondary stress. Oh, come on. Isn't primary stress enough? You have to put secondary stress in there? You are an English teacher, same guy. Oh my goodness, that is so good. Very high level knowledge. Thank you. So let's all say this word, okay? And Jade will help us. Here we go. Attentive. Attentive.
Attentive.
Good. Attentive.
Attentive.
Okay. So let's read the question and see if we can answer some of these questions. Go ahead, Jade.
Yes. What does it mean for a server to be attentive?
A tent. Isn't a tent what you sleep in overnight outside? A tent? Jamal. Is Jamal here? Did I see? Or is somebody else's name is really Jamal? Hermione, you have a question? What question? Hermione has a question. Simba Sarah had a really big comment I haven't gotten to. Hermione, I don't see your question. The question about caps? Okay. But Simba Sarah had a really good comment here. So are you guys answering the question? What does it mean for your server? Do you like attentive servers or non-attentive? Simba Sarah says, I remember the atmosphere of Monal restaurant of the mountain or on the mountain. One or the other, pick one. In Islamabad, Pakistan. I loved the view from the sitting area that was being arranged outside of the restaurant. Was also a part of that restaurant. It was really airy. That's the atmosphere. Again, the view of those giant green mountains was out of this world. Nice sentences. Just a couple of little issues there. Good job, Sarah. Thank you. Oh, excellent. So did you guys answer? Do you want this good, attentive server at your restaurant? Yes, the same guy says, I like. Okay, Hermon wants you to explain the question. Oh, that Jade just read. You want me to explain it? What do you think, Jade? What does that mean, attentive?
I think attentive server actually it is in a good way because when the server they really care you, they will just like watch you and ask you when they feel that you need any help.
Yeah, they're really watching over you. And oh, do you need some more water? Would you like some more water? Well, is there anything else I can help you with? So they're very attentive. Good job, Jade. So do you like attentive servers?
No.
No, because you like privacy, right? You don't want them to hear your conversation and be just all over you and taking care of every little thing.
I don't want to be a customer very difficult. So I just actually I don't need to very hard to them. So they just when I need something, I can ask them, and they can give me the thing I need. And after that, I always want them have a comfortable, so they can do their thing, just like watch their phone or something like that. They can do everything,
Yeah.
just like chat with their colleagues, or just like chat or like watch movie or something. And if I have any help, they can help me just like that. So so when the server is very attentive to you, you will be very uncomfortable.
Sometimes you can. Now, yes, the same guy calls him vigilant and attentive, but Amin has a better definition of attentive. Can you read this one, Jade?
Yes, attentive. When you know all things around you and keep silent.
Yeah, so it's better, when they see the glass is empty, they just, from a distance, they see it and they come over, they pour water in, and then they go away and they're not really listening to what you're saying and they're not that attentive. Whether it's attentive. Sandeep, that is the way you spell it, if you're just sounding it out phonetically. You know that, right? Hermone says, being attentive makes you better at everything. As a student, worker, writer, actor, driver, leader, and in any other position or profession. Wow. I agree. It does help to be attentive. And a lot of people agree. I see, yeah, more people are liking that comment. Simba Sarah says, attentive, but not too attentive. I would love it if I call them and they would answer my call immediately. But intervening in my conversation or matters would not be bearable. Very good. Well put, Simba Sarah. Mohambakat says, so I can say I have attentive listening in this lesson. Yes, you have. You have been attentive, Mohammed, listening to this lesson. I've been attentive in listening to this lesson. See, there's a lot of little words you left out. In listening, I was attentive in my listening to this lesson. You guys, here's his sentence. And I only correct you because I care. Okay. So yeah. So I can say I have been attentive listening to this lesson, and listening, listing, to this lesson. Okie doke. I think we got a lot of those. So could you read the next sentence for us, Jade?
Yes, teacher. Can a server be too attentive?
I guess we talked about that, didn't we? Have you guys ever heard beating the dead horse? Maybe we won't beat the dead horse. It's already dead and we won't beat it anymore. Beat the dead horse. So we already know we don't want the attentive, overly attentive. Okay. So Jade, the next question is a really good one. Could you read that?
Yes. How do you deal with an overly attentive server? Sorry. Can you hear me, teacher?
Yeah, I can hear you well.
Yes. How do you deal with an overly attentive server?
Do you get rude and tell them to go away? What do you do? Oh, Harry Potter has a really long one here. Yep. Yep is
Teacher,
very
can
slang.
you hear me?
I can hear you now. Yeah.
Sorry, my laptop has some little problem.
Well, I know the mute button sometimes gets stuck, and that's okay. Your dog's not
Yes.
barking anymore, so it's not too loud there. Harry Potter.
Yes.
Yep, the server should be attentive, but people should not press on too much on the server. Press too much on the server to make them feel low grade. Yeah, feel low. Yeah. Make them feel bad. How's that? Low grade is not really. Yeah, so we don't press on them too much to make them feel bad. And also, some people misbehave because of their poverty, but that's so abusing for one. So misbehaved, maybe they just are ignorant and they have never learned, and maybe they've learned bad things, and that's misbehavior. It's so abusing for one. Abusing. So yeah, you don't want to be abusive. That's never good. It's never a good way to handle it. Yeah, beating a dead horse. So Sandeep, do you know how to spell ma'am? I would like for you to correct that, please. I'm going to put your dead horse up here and I'm going to beat it because you didn't spell ma'am right. And that's a big one with Teacher Sky. Have I mentioned it today? I know a lot of you know it. How do you spell ma'am? It's a contraction for madame, right? M-A-D-A-M. And a contraction, you're going to take out the D and you're going to put an apostrophe, and it's like this, okay? Thank you, Simba Sarah. Thank you, same guy. Okay. So make sure you get that right. Okay, guys. And so how do we deal with them if they're overly attentive? I have more issues with the ones that aren't attentive. If they're overly attentive, I'm just kind to them. I might politely, kind of take them aside while my guests are all talking so it's not obvious. And I would say, me and Jade are having this very private little conversation with our family, and we just don't need a lot of attention. If I need you, I'll turn around and raise my hand, okay? And I'll just tell them that. And be very specific and very kind, and say thank you and please and all of that. Okay. So when you treat people politely, you get treated politely with respect. Right, same guy. Don't waste your energy on something that won't be productive. You guys are still beating that dead horse. My goodness. Let him go. All right, Jade, we're ready for another word. You like this one?
Well, teacher, I will read this word.
Yeah.
Authentic.
Correct. Wow. Did you guys say it? Authentic. Authentic. Say again, Jade. Authentic.
Authentic.
Okay. And sometimes that last T disappears, and that will happen in English a lot of times. Sometimes the T will change to D, like in the word sweater. My sweater that I'm wearing. It's not sweater. I don't say my sweater. That's way too formal. It's sweater, like a D.
Sweater.
I know, sweater. So authentic, sometimes the T goes away. That last T, authentic. And you don't really authentic. You hear that? Authentic is correct, and it's very formal.
Yes, teacher. Authentic.
Yeah, Sandeep, that's good. Like kind of authentic, right? Okay, so could you read the first question for us, Jade?
Yes. How do you find authentic international food?
Good question. How do you guys find the real stuff? Authentic is, we're getting to that definition of authentic. Authentic is the real people that know how to cook that cuisine. I'm not from Mexico. I'm from Texas, but we love Mexican food. And so I try to make Mexican food, but it's not authentic because I don't know the real recipes. I mean, I get them and I try, but it's not authentic. So how do you find authentic food, Jade? Do you know the answer to that?
Yes, teacher. Actually, authentic food. Actually, I will ask some. Actually, for my international food, I will watch review. Or like on YouTube, like I will search Google online about just like the officially web page, just like they are just like expert about food, or just like some people have a famous when they study about food, or they just like have educated about food. So I just search that Google and just like believe in them.
Yeah, I think authentic really is referring to the origin and where it came from. So the fact that I don't come from Mexico, I can't make authentic food because I'm not from there and I don't know. It's almost like being a native speaker. I don't know. Even if I learned your language, I wouldn't know a lot of the concepts because of the origin. Okay. So this one mentioned something kind of interesting. Could you read that second sentence about authentic?
Yes. Do you seek out authentic food or do you prefer fusion?
Fusion. What is fusion, everyone? Fusion?
Fusion.
Fusion. Should we look the word up? I think fusion. I could take a stab at that definition. Let's see.
I think
I do
I
want to look
think
at some definitions here. Let me grab
yes.
this. What do you think, Jade? A fusion? What is a fusion? Here's
I think fusion is just like the recipe we think and we mix with the
mix
original
it.
recipe.
Oh, good. Mixing it. So here's authentic, of undisputed origin or genuine, real, original, actual, bona fide, true. Okay. So the other one is fusion. Okay. So here it is, Jade. Could you read the definition here for fusion?
Yes, teacher. Fusion now the process or result of joining two or more things together to form a single entity.
Good. And a lot of times we say that word like entity.
Entity.
And here's we're using fusion in an adjective in this sentence. Could you read this definition as an adjective for fusion?
Adjective referring to food or cooking that incorporates elements of diverse cuisines.
Oh, very good. So let's all say this word too. We need more practice on incorporates.
Incorporates.
Right. So it uses it and it puts all of these elements into it. So it may not be one specific ethnicity. So what about you, Jade? Do you prefer the fusion or do you like the authentic cuisine?
Actually, it depends on the food. Actually, if the food if I eat the original food, I just feel like I can't eat. So I need to mix it so it can fusion. Just like in a little bit, I will cook it in my way a little bit, just like a little bit salt or like a little bit sugar so I can eat it. It depends on the food.
The seasoning, right. And,
Yes.
I think we talk about seasoning later, but you know what? I'm out of time because I have an 11 o'clock, but Hermione says, can I ring the bell? Yes, I can ring the bell because that means we're going to have to wrap it up, guys. I'm so sorry that I have another class after this and I don't want to be late. We always show up to class, right? Like Jade. Thank you, Jade, for being here.
Yes, teacher. Thank you so much.
Is it late for you? What time is it for you, Jade?
Actually, I don't have a fixed time.
No.
Yeah, I'm so sorry because because today is I'm not tired, so I can try to join your class.
Oh.
Actually, just like yesterday, I really want to join the class, but I'm too tired, and
I was wondering about that. Oh,
yeah,
it is late.
I finished my work and I just sleep and don't know what happened around me.
Yeah, overslept. I know. If you're tired, you need to sleep because you can't learn if you're overly tired. So you're fine. And you guys can show up anytime, and if you can't, you just watch the repeats, right? You can watch and listen and practice. But it is a lot of fun to have all the interaction with all of you. It has been great fun. Was it fun to learn?
Yes, teacher.
I hope you had some fun. I think sometimes learning can be fun. So we try to make it fun on Teacher Sky's live stream. And tomorrow I have advanced. Yeah, advanced English. And, we might go ahead. We didn't finish all the words. We have authentic, classy, come with, cozy, delicacy, feed, grab, highly rated, local, out of this world, recommend, service, specialty. Oh, so there's much, much more that we could cover in this lesson. And we'll do that tomorrow. Okay?
Yes, teacher.
I'll try to do a longer stream so we can finish all of the words tomorrow. Okay? More about food. So eat before you come to class or you will be hungry. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Jade. Is there anything that
Thank
you would
you.
like to add, Jade, before we wrap it up?
Yeah, no, teacher. Yeah,
You're
yeah.
good.
Thank you, teacher, so much.
Thank you, Lana. You've been awesome. Thank you for helping me and being my teaching assistant today. I always need someone to pronounce the words properly, and Jade is very good at that. So thank you, Hermon, Amin, and the same guy. All of you guys have just been awesome. Thank you so much, Jayed and Simba Sarah. We just love you guys so much. Thank you for being here, and I will see you tomorrow, okay? Okay.
Yes,
Bye-bye.
goodbye, teacher.
Goodbye. It's Teacher Sky signing off. Bye-bye. Keep studying. Practice every day. Okay? Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you.